You know, you'd think I'd be lying if I told you this was the chart of the Chinese EV maker NIO. Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. For today's video, I'm back with another Stock Talk video. And for today's Stock Talk video, we're talking about the Chinese electric vehicle car maker NIO, ticker symbol NIO. Guys, if you're new here to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like for more videos. Also, click the links down below in the description to join my Discord server and follow me on my TikTok account. Both of those links will be down in the description below. Guys, we are looking at the stock NIO today because it is up 10% off of big news that was just announced this morning. They just announced their delivery numbers for May, and guys, they're pretty impressive. So whether or not you've been in NIO for the long term or for the short term or going long term or going short term, you gotta be watching this video because we're gonna be talking about a lot of very important stuff happening. NIO towards the end of 2020 was trading sub $20, okay? And this stock has been running up like crazy in the end of 2020 and early 2021 when it hit highs of $67. That's when the overall electric vehicle sector was very hot and a lot of EV stocks were just booming. And like anything, there was a huge correction and the stock dropped from about $60 all the way down, cut in half to lows of $30 just a few trading sessions ago, and now we're back up to $42. As you can see, over the past few months, NIO's been trading inside this channel right here with a resistance around $43 and a support around $35. And we did dip up below this support and we bounced near this $30 area, and did we ever. The stock, after bouncing down here around $30, jumped back above this resistance area, which charted now support, and has been running up ever since and is now getting close to this next resistance area. But today we're going to dive into the numbers and the reasoning as to why this stock is up so much today. Okay, so let's break down some of these numbers. They delivered 6,711 vehicles in May, which is up about 95% when compared to the numbers 1 year ago. That is huge, guys. That is a huge jump in numbers and production and deliveries from 1 year. But they did announce they're down 5.5% from April. And to kind of go over the past few months, back in February, they announced 5,578 vehicles delivered. Then March was 7,257, April 7,102, and then a little bit of a dip here in May with 6,711. But for the most part, we're still in an uptrend with these delivery numbers. And not only that, we're currently dealing with a huge chip shortage, which is hurting these EV makers and just manufacturers for cars in general. They are not receiving these parts and these chips that they need to produce these vehicles and deliver them, so these delivery numbers for a lot of these EV makers and just manufacturers in general have been a little bit lower the past few months. And as of this past May, the company has cumulatively delivered 109,514 vehicles, which is a pretty impressive number, not gonna lie. So let's read the why it matters. The company said May delivery numbers were adversely hurt for several days due to the volatile semiconductor supply and certain logistical adjustments. NIO was forced to halt productions at its manufacturing plant for 5 working days starting March 29th. That definitely affected them through April, which caused the April numbers to drop a little bit, and especially with May numbers. But the company, however, stated it plans to accelerate the delivery in June to make up for the delays from May, and reiterated the delivery guidance of 21,000 to 22,000 vehicles in the second quarter of 2021. That is huge reassurance, and that is what you want to hear from this company. That's what you want to hear from any company. This Chinese electric vehicle maker has been very strong and has been producing a lot so far, but they have big plans for the future. And even with a huge chip shortage that's going on, they just gave the reassurance to the people and their investors that they're still going to continue their delivery guidance. And that is what you want to see from a company. That is the type of company you want to invest into. And that is why NIO is up almost 10% of the day today. So here's my take on this. Right now, we're trading a little bit higher. We've ran up so much over the past few trading sessions. We're very, very overbought on the RSI. So where does this leave NIO trading now, and should you buy in or not? Well, for the short term, I see this as a good bullish opportunity to get in. Although we are trading very high and I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback to get back in, if you're trying to trade off the short-term momentum, I'd say let's wait to see what happens when you approach this $43 area. If we can test this area and break above and hold above, I'd like to see us continue to rise up and approach this $50 area. But if we test this $43 area and break down to the downside, I think we're going to stay back into this channel and maybe break down to lower lows. But that's in the short term, okay? This is a long-term company you're going to want in your portfolio. As much as you want to make short-term trades off this, you're better off just sticking with the long-term outlook on this company. And because I'm looking long-term on this, and I advise you to as well, if you're going to go long-term with this company, I advise you to start adding some shares here. Although we have ran up a good bit in the past few trading sessions, if you're looking long-term, this is going to be a cheap price in the next 6 to 12 months.
We should be up and running in, say, 6 to 9 months.
69 months?
No, 6 to 9 months.
Yeah, we may test this $43 area like I said before and bounce down, and that's when you add more shares to your position. Again, if you want to get a position of NIO with 50 shares in total, add about 10 to 20 here, wait for it to drop a little bit more, add another 10 to 20, add another 10 to 20, and then when it starts to reverse, then you'll be set with a solid position with a decent average price. And as long as their guidance stays the same and they continue to produce the amount of vehicles they're expected throughout this summer and into fall, there's going to be a lot of room for the stock to run. And as you can see here, investors are very excited about it and see this as positive news. So guys, in the short term, yeah, you can make your trades off of NIO, but I really want you to look long term with this stock. Adding a small position here is not a bad idea. Averaging down over time and getting to that certain amount of shares that you want is a perfect idea to get in for the long term. Definitely make sure to do your research and figure out whether or not NIO is the right stock for you, but I highly advise doing so. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video today and hopefully you learned something. Leave a like if you did. Don't forget to check out my other social media. The links will be down below in the description. Subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.